There may be explicit language in today's episode. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why is Derek Chauvin still employed? The season's over!
Good start.
Welcome to episode 39.
How y'all beautiful folks doing at home today?
Guys having a good day?
We're not even at the Pirates yet.
We're having a great day. Great time to be alive.
We're not even starting with Pirates talk, and this is how we're getting started.
I thought about that like 5 seconds. That's as much time as
I'm with you though. I'm completely with you though.
Yeah.
100%.
Dom, you want to know why he's still there? They're probably not going to fire him.
Yeah. Sticking around for another sub 500 season. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Aren't you so excited, man?
You know why?
because Pitt didn't make the tournament.
We are the new.
It's probably cheaper. That's why.
We are essentially the Oakland Athletics.
We're the Oakland Athletics that win a little bit more.
We'll get to the Pirates.
Win a little bit more.
We'll get to the Pirates.
Yeah.
There actually was a big NBA trade a few days ago.
Big time.
Huge NBA trade.
Dom, since you have the thingy,
All right.
remote, would you like to kick us off? Because I also don't know how to. Do you know how to say the second name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it, so that's why I kind of hoped you knew.
Yeah, huge NBA trade. The Knicks send Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo to the Timberwolves for Karl Anthony Towns. The New York Knicks and the Minnesota Timberwolves are finalizing a blockbuster trade involving all-stars Julius Randle and Karl Anthony Towns. Sources confirmed to ESPN on Friday night. The deal would see Randle and Dante DiVincenzo wind up in Minnesota and Towns in New York. The Knicks are set to add a center in Towns to shore up their biggest weakness, and Minnesota is adding shooting and versatility in its quest to exceed last season's run to the Western Conference Finals. Minnesota also will receive a 2025 top 13 projected first-round pick for New York via the Detroit Pistons, sources said. Charlotte Hornets are the third team in the trade, sources added, and they are expected to receive draft compensation for helping make the deal work financially. That's
big time.
That's the first I saw of it. To be honest, I didn't know that happened.
I knew a little bit of the details, but I didn't know much.
All I saw was that Jalen Brunson didn't even know who Cat was.
That's insane.
That is insane.
But
that is actually kind of wild.
The Knicks definitely are a threat now. Even if they,
I thought they were a threat to begin with.
Yeah, but like now though with Cat.
With Cat's gonna be a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Dante DiVincenzo has been a stud.
Yeah.
Recently.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks
Got a sick name too.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Really sick name.
Almost as cool as Filipowski.
Continue.
Because Filipowski made the tournament, dude.
All right, Richie Rice.
No. Hold on. So from what I know, it seemed like Cat did not want to get traded.
This mic is so weird. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was hearing too.
Yeah, so I know Cat didn't really want to leave Minnesota, from what I know. Of course, he didn't seem too happy on Twitter when he got traded. But, well, he's gone now, so now he's a New York Knick, and we will see what...
It's going to be an interesting NBA season.
For real. And it
gets started pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty soon,
Pretty soon, end of October, I believe.
Mm-hmm. So, honestly, this actually caught me off guard when I saw the notification. So, like, I was kind of surprised. I didn't really know. I thought nothing really was going on. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But good pickups, good trade, and...
Oh, yeah, 100%.
There we go. Yeah, Richie Rice. Alex, go ahead.
Yeah, so it says might on the prompter, but it is confirmed. Richie Rice has a torn ACL. He will be out for the rest of the season, which is perfect because now the NFL is going to suspend him for the rest of the season while he's on IR. It's
Probably.
it's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Probably.
It's exactly how it's gonna happen. Also, I hate that I have to do this.
The volume should be turned down on whatever, because we're screaming and yelling.
I hate that I have to say this right now.
Say what? Joe?
I hate that I have to say this. Please stop going on Twitter talking about how Richie Rice was driving 120 miles an hour and almost killed people, and that it's okay that he's out for the season with an injury because he did that. Please stop.
Yeah, it's just kind of over.
And to all of you that are saying he was drunk, he wasn't. So
he was not drunk.
Eliminate that.
He was not drunk.
He made a dumb decision. He was speeding. He's very lucky that no one, including himself, died.
Yeah.
So please don't bring it up now that he has a season-ending injury. It's classless.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, your 57 Twitter followers do not care that much.
Type.
So stop. The dude made a mistake.
It happens.
And he's probably in a lot of pain right now, missing out on the rest of the season with a team that he won a Super Bowl with as a rookie last year.
Yeah.
And who may be going for another one this year. So stop. Chiefs 3-peat.
How about
stop.
So let's talk about the offensive adjustments that the Chiefs are gonna have to make with.
Yeah, because Brown hasn't played either. Marquise Brown hasn't played either. So now it's gonna be.
But they have stud rookie Xavier Worthy to step up. I think this is going to put Xavier Worthy in that number one spot.
It might. Now, the way they use their number ones is different, though, because Tyreek was their number one, and he never played outside. So he's not going to play like a true number one role.
It's honestly just a depth chart thing at that point with the Chiefs. Because the Chiefs Mahomes will throw to anybody, which is honestly the beauty of that offensive scheme. Like, there's really not one. Like they really don't have that one receiver that's going to be double covered no matter what. Like even if you lock down the number one, they're not going to have any issues because they'll throw the ball to anybody. Mm-hmm. Especially they have depth everywhere.
They're going to have to keep moving him around though, because screen turned off. Okay, there it goes.
Also, Andy Reid is an offensive genius. In my
he
opinion.
is. They're going to need to keep Worthy moving. Like I said, that's what they did with Tyreek when he was their number one. They never put him outside.
He was so versatile.
He was always moving around the field, and hell, Xavier Worthy might actually, at this point in his career, be faster than Tyreek Hill, for all we know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. So
Xavier Worthy he's a very versatile guy. They're gonna use him a lot. They're gonna utilize him a lot.
Shout out Bengal on YouTube for that versatile weapon merch. Not a Bengals fan, by the way. YouTube channel's name is just Bengal.
Really?
So, not an actual Bengals fan.
What team is he root for?
Giants.
Nice.
He's also a Texas Longhorns fan. But yeah, so offensive adjustments for the Chiefs for sure.
I mean, obviously it's gonna hurt losing Richie Rice this early in the season, but
big yak guy.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's gonna slow them down.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it's gonna slow down that offense.
All right. Last thing.
But also losing Carson Pacheco as well.
Oh yeah.
Carson.
Not Carson. Shout out Carson
Pacheco. Let's go.
Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco. Yeah.
Isaiah Pacheco.
You gotta tell Pacheco you said that. You gotta tell him he did that.
Oh, I'll tell him. I'll tell him tomorrow when I see him.
That's awesome.
Oh God, that was funny. But yeah, so Chiefs don't think they're really going to slow down that much. Xavier Worthy is just going to get used even more now. Let's talk about these Eagles real quick.
The Eagles offense looked horrendous yesterday.
Kenny Pickett. I'm just kidding.
We thought it was getting so bad. We were wondering if he was actually going to go in at one point.
We actually thought.
I was thinking about it as well.
Because I looked at Alex and I was like, is Kenny going to get in?
He might. I thought he was going to as well, but
they kind of made
it was kind of their goal line. You can definitely with them not having Jason Kelce at center, you can definitely tell a difference because that goal line offense, that tush push, is not as effective without him. For example, Saquon Barkley yesterday I broke it down. He had 8 carries from inside the 5-yard line and did not get in.
Wow.
8 carries inside the 5, 5 of them being within the 2. And
Oh
he
my
got,
God.
yeah, it was ugly.
All right,
Yeah.
biggest thing to talk about. Richie, give me.
Yeah, he told me about this. Yeah,
Give me-
you might. Yeah.
Okay.
God, when he starts
All
with K.
sports fans out there,
He starts,
especially Eagles fans,
he starts out with K. It's gonna be good.
especially Eagles fans. Nick Sirianni. Can you truly, honestly, wholeheartedly tell me that you even like him? Because I don't. He is a distract. When someone is speaking about your head coach and your quarterback's relationship, and their response is they don't hate each other, there is a problem. Nick Sirianni is a distraction of a head coach. He's a proclaimed offensive genius by many people. I don't know what's genius about him, besides his innate ability to just piss off everybody without actually succeeding. Philly, you have a problem. It's not like a player that's a distraction. You can get rid of a player that's a distraction. It is not as easy to get rid of a head coach that is a distraction. But Nick Sirianni is a distraction. He's all bluster and all, all of it. They added Saquon Barkley. I get they lost Jason Kelce. Trust me, he's huge.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively. Man's ginormous. Ginormous quads. Like, had to have been. The way he
Yeah.
fueled the tush push. But you have a problem. You improved your roster significantly over the offseason. You spent your first 2 picks on defensive players. You added Saquon Barkley. You paid A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. No one's sitting out. No one's mad that they're not getting their money. And you still just aren't that good. Bottom line, fire Nick Sirianni. I hate the guy. Anyway, next thing.
There you go,
Here's
Mike.
odd.
This one's all you, man.
Oh, also, Mike's talking about the Pirates. Dom, you and Kyle Filipowski.
Thank you. Okay, but wait, before he starts his punishment, you can come back at 19. But Jalen Hurts leads the NFL with 11 turnovers worthy plays this season. No other quarterback has more than 7.
I will say, I
4
think
games.
turnover-worthy plays is a weird stat.
Yeah.
That is a very weird stat. Cause it's like, what they count towards that too is like a pass that should have been caught gets tipped by the receiver.
Tight coverage or something.
Yeah, it gets tipped and caught. That mostly it's on the receiver. We saw that a lot with 2020 Deontay Johnson. I can proudly say that because he is no longer a Steeler, and I do not care.
Hey, 21 fantasy points for me yesterday, though.
Attaway.
There you go.
Attaway.
There you go. Type.
The Red Rocket,
It
baby.
was a movie.
I'll start my punishment now.
Okay, 20.
Mike, this is all you, man.
First of all, can we talk about how sad the last game in Oakland was?
Yeah, I mean,
It was just so sad.
just all week, all of like everything on my social media has just been like reactions from the fans, how much they hate the owner.
Yeah.
They should riot, to be honest with you,
Honestly,
because it's honestly just kind of cruel.
honestly,
I mean, I understand it from a money standpoint, but it's all for money.
like, don't get me wrong, we have it bad as Pirates fans. We really do. But Oakland has it worse, in my
The
opinion.
Pirates will never leave Pittsburgh.
That's the thing. The Pirates would never leave Pittsburgh. But yeah, it's just of course, Mason Miller had to close out the last out in the Coliseum.
Yeah, that was huge. That
There
was
we go.
dope. That
There
was
we
really
go.
cool.
But yeah, just so sad. And Oakland Athletics owner, do better.
Yeah, do better.
Do better.
Do better. Yeah, it definitely sucks for that team, especially losing the Raiders in the recent years, losing the Warriors,
Yeah.
now losing the Athletics
They
as
don't
well.
have anybody.
They have nobody now.
They don't have anybody in Oakland
It was a
anymore.
little different. It was a little different for the a little different for the Warriors. They at least stayed out that way.
Yeah.
But now losing 2 teams to Vegas is just kind of
That's just
a money thing, man.
Yeah.
It sucks, but you hate to see it. But yeah,
it's unfortunate. But
now your time to shine, kid. Tell me how you really feel about this team.
okay, Richie. So we have not talked about Rowdy Tellez yet. So of course, as everybody knows, the Pirates designated for assignment Rowdy Tellez 4 at-bats before he was able to hit his $200,000 bonus. Also, last game, the Pirates and IKF said, "Oh, I want to give opportunities to the young guy." Bullshit. He was benched 4 plate appearances before hitting his $250,000 bonus. Rowdy, you did dirty. But I know he's not going to be here. He wasn't going to be here long term anyway. IKF, though? Really? It just boggles my mind that it is 2:20 on this beautiful Monday. It's a nice day out.
Very, very nice day.
Very nice day out.
Not super warm out.
Yeah,
It's
not bad.
pretty nice.
It's a little warm in here, though.
Yeah.
We need to get an air conditioner in here. Richie, put that in the budget. We need an air conditioner in here for the 6 more months that we're in here. But it boggles my mind that the management that is still in charge is still employed. Now listen. Hot take.
Listening.
Very hot take. They should not fire Ben Charrington. Hear me out. You are risking that they restart a rebuild. So Skeens, gone. Reynolds, gone. Hayes, not complaining, gone. Mitch Keller, gone. And then you can argue, people will say, "Oh, just tell the general manager, this is what you got to work with, blah, 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 blah." You know they're not. We've seen this before. We've seen this before. So, but you want to know who should be gone right now? Derek Shelton and Andy Haynes. I'd keep Oscar Marine.
And Bob Nutting sell the team.
Yeah, Bob Nutting sold the team, but you know that's not going to happen. Oscar Marine, honestly, Paul Skeens and Mitch Keller and Jared Jones have saved his job.
Yeah.
If he didn't have those guys, I'd be adding him to the block too, because Colin Holderman this year was bad. David Bednar regressed like crazy to the point where you should probably trade him. You can come back, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be scary to see what happens with Paul Skeens in the next 4 years.
He's gonna be gone.
Yeah, he's going to go to the Yankees or the Dodgers.
I told Alex
where he's going to get a bag, because that's just baseball. There's no cap. He's just going to go to a bigger market team. He's going to get paid. I think he's going to be the highest paid pitcher.
That's what I'm saying.
The highest paid player in baseball.
See, I told Alex
That's
this.
exactly what he said.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was just about to say. I told Alex, and people ask me this: what's it gonna take to keep Paul Skeens? He needs to be the highest paid pitcher in Major League Baseball history.
Minimum.
No, not history.
Yeah.
He needs to be
that's
the
what
highest.
Minimum is going to be what it takes to keep
But we're
him
going to lose
is
him
that.
because we're not going to pay him.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to be the highest paid, and I don't think Paul Skeens is gonna take a pay cut. Why would he? Why would he?
Unless he likes the city that much.
Don't get me wrong. I would love to keep him. I'm just being realistic here.
Even at that point, like when it comes, even if it doesn't even matter, like if Pittsburgh feels like home to you, like he's way too young. He's not taking no pay cut.
Yeah,
like
no, he's not.
No. Because at some point, it's like what people tend to kind of like veer over is that this is it's not even just a game to them. Like this is a livelihood. This is their job, and eventually you just gotta look out. You have to look out for your future, your family's future, and just like make that money.
And
Like
Livvy
Shohei
Dunn's-
did his
and
contract,
And Livvy Dunn's future.
and Livvy Dunn's future, of course. Like Shohei did his contract beautifully. He's getting paychecks from the Dodgers for the next like
Well,
45
it
years.
starts
He got his bread.
so the way
he
his
got his
works,
money.
it's the most genius thing I've ever seen. Actually, he took something like
He
I
only-
think he took like it was 500 million, right?
he
Total.
only,
He
he's
took
only
like
making
50 million of it, I think.
He only took like 2 million a year or something like that.
Yeah, so he took like 25 million over the 10 years of the contract.
yeah,
So he's gonna get 2.5 million a year over the course of the contract, and then the next 10 years after the contract expires,
he's
he
got it
gets the
down.
rest of it over the next 10 years, interest free.
Yeah, it's incredible.
That's insane.
Oh, he's set. Oh, he's set.
Like he
set.
can play the next 10 years, retire, move back home. Like he can do whatever he wants, or we've seen a lot of guys in the MLB that are from like Cuba, Puerto Rico, places like that where that money means a lot more. They retire, they take their bag, and they really live it up wherever that is.
100%.
Even if you went back to Japan, I mean,
Yeah,
that money would be insane.
Oh yeah,
even
that
over
money.
there.
So-
That money anywhere is insane. Yeah, that's just what it's gonna take to
Keep Paul Skeens.
keep Paul Skeens in Pittsburgh. But will it happen? I don't know.
Probably
And
not.
the prompter, I can't get the prompter back on.
So okay.
We can Michael. We can just cut that.
Nah, it's fine. But yeah, so from what I know, I'm not reporting anything. Just people I've asked. All I know is Ben Cherington's safe, which is fine, but Derek Sheldon is not. So in the next few days, is it possible he could be canned? Maybe. Will it happen? I don't
There
know.
goes my phone.
Now, the last thing I will say is this.
Get him.
If you think Paul Skeens should not be Rookie of the Year, then you are crazy.
With that.
With his chest.
With his
Said
chest.
it with his chest. Okay, so
27.
Yeah, 27.
27? Not 28, because it's 27 just now. Oh, you mean it starts at 27?
No,
Oh.
it's 25 right now.
Oh,
so
shit. Okay.
27.
27.
Before we move on to football stuff, rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo. Gone too soon.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna start with college football, and then by the time Mike gets back, we'll be doing all of our NFL stuff.
Yep.
So we'll talk about Borough football real quick, as much as it hurts. So we played at Slip on Saturday, 6 p.m. It was like I forget what it's called, but like their whole like town festival thing, night and all that
Probably
stuff.
with like family night or.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I got you.
Yep.
But yeah, we played at Slip. They came out swinging, like swinging.
Expected from a team like that. That's kind of like how Slippery Rock football
Yeah,
is.
I mean, we came out, won the coin toss, deferred. They got the ball first. They went on a minute 16 touchdown drive to start the game. Straight down the field, 4 plays, a minute 16, got a touchdown. Ended up being down 28-0. It looked really. I was like, oh god, like I was really worried that it was going to be like a total bloodbath. I was really concerned about it. But Slip did not score after the 9-minute and 39-second mark in the second quarter. So for, what is that?
40 minutes.
Yeah, so for
Shutting out that.
so like 17, they scored 28 points in the first like 16 and a half minutes of the game. And they didn't score for the rest of the game after that. We came roaring back. It took a little while, took a couple punts and stuff like that. We had 2 turnovers that set up 2 of those, not directly set up 2 of their touchdowns, but gave them momentum to score both of their touchdowns. And then we brought it back roaring. Couple touchdowns. Karan had a disgusting touchdown, ran someone over at the goal line to get in the end zone. That was off of still probably the most mind-boggling decision of the night. Reed punted one. It was bouncing. And, they went poison. Their returner was pointing at it, going poison. And then all of a sudden he decided he was going to pick it up because it bounced right to him. Hammered him, came out, got the ball. They ended up spotting it further back. I don't know if there was a penalty or something, but I thought we were going to get on like the 2, and we got it on like the 8. Didn't matter. We scored in one play anyway. Brought it back to 28-23, and then Slip got the ball back after we made it 28-23 with 9:14 left in the fourth quarter, and they killed all of it. So that's a painful one. They killed a lot of clock, converted a 4th and 18. That was huge at the end of the game with about 2 minutes left. So, yeah, good game, Slip. I think this game showed a lot about the character of our team and us as a program. You know, a lot of teams, I feel, would roll over and show their stomachs if they go down 28-0 in less than 20 minutes in a game.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think it showed a lot about our heart and our character.
You guys
And we're reloading. Got a bye week this week. Got time to rest up, correct things, get right. And we'll be back and ready to go for IUP on homecoming. Not this weekend, but the following one, 2 p.m. here, Sox Harrison Stadium. Roll Scots, pack the stadium. You already know the deal.
I think the bye week for Edinboro is huge.
Especially with the start to our schedule.
I think the timing of this bye week is perfect. Even though you had heavy hitters at the start of the season, a lot of good football teams playing at the start of the season, and I think the timing of this bye week is perfect right before you get into
West play.
Yeah,
full-blown West play.
Full-blown PSAC West play. You get the one in Slippery Rock. Losing the first game, Slippery Rock, that was tough, but it was very, very solid second half by Coach Knopf and the Edinboro Fighting Scots. But yeah, the timing of this bye week is perfect because you get to start back up against IUP on homecoming. Everyone knows how Edinboro homecoming is. It's
There's
awesome.
gonna be some juice there.
There's gonna be a lot of fans there. I think that's the perfect bounce back game after a bye week.
It's gonna be a lot.
In my opinion.
It's gonna be a
I
lot.
agree.
It's gonna be a lot more than juice.
You want to talk Ohio State?
Oh yeah, I'll talk about Ohio State.
Hey,
real quick.
Richie, where are we at time? There. Oh, okay.
All right, bad.
That's not bad.
Okay, so I'll make this quick because every single Ohio State game has been not even remotely close. So
The most boring quarterback.
Ohio
The most
State,
boring quarterback
Ohio
ever.
State played at Michigan State on Saturday at 7:30, I believe. It was
7:30.
It was a night
Late,
game.
yeah.
Beat Michigan State at Michigan State 38-7. Ohio State has absolutely hammered Michigan State over the past 5 years. I mean, what was it, 2 years ago? C.J. Stroud's last year, Michigan State was top 10, and we put
Nasty.
49 on them in the first half.
Nasty.
Okay, so sorry, this isn't confirmed yet, but I just got a text message. This could, I might be ending up cutting this out. I may not be, but I got a text message. It does seem like the talks right now is that Derek Shelton and Annie Haynes are out of here.
No,
We'll see.
we will see.
We will see if this is true. But that's the text message I got, that seems like that they are on their way out.
Sweet.
That's not too bad.
All right, but yeah, Will Howard continues to be the most boring but effective quarterback of all time. 21 for 31, 244, 2 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, and an interception against Michigan State. Again, just doing exactly what he needs to do. Devin Brown went 4 for 7 for 50 and a touchdown or something like that as well when he came in the game. Ohio State passed for 298, rushed for 185. Great team effort. Super balanced offense throughout these first, 5 games or whatever it is for Ohio State. Emeka Ibuka and Jeremiah Smith both had 80-plus yards and a touchdown on the game. Great. It's exactly what you need them to do. Travion Henderson had 7 carries for 69 yards. Nice. And Quinshon Judkins had 11 for 54. Neither had a touchdown. They combined for 18 for 123. And the defense was suffocating. And I just thought about the fact that I probably could have put in their next game. So I'll look that up right now.
Next game. While you do that, I'll run
Talk
through
about
the game. Michigan's game against.
Yeah. Next Saturday, 3:30 p.m., home against Iowa. That's the next one.
Ooh, okay.
So
Okay.
that'll be a test against the offense because Iowa's defense is usually pretty good. I don't know. They could suck this year for all I know, but they're usually good.
Moving on to the Michigan Wolverines. Michigan played Minnesota this weekend at the Big House.
Right.
At the Big House. Very strong first quarter. The offense actually looked pretty respectable in the first quarter, up 21-3 at half. Minnesota did not let down though. Minnesota eventually they came back, made it a 10-point game and put together probably one of the best offensive drives that I've seen from a college football team this year. It was a valiant drive that Minnesota put together to make it a 3-point game. But however, Michigan, it was too late in the game. They scored about right after the 2-minute warning in the fourth quarter, and Michigan ended up winning 24-27. Now,
Ooh, close one, yeah.
it is not time to panic.
Still not time yet.
Still not time to panic. Because somehow this team is good. This Michigan team is good, but it is so damn hard to watch them sometimes. So hard to watch them sometimes.
Sounds like our Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord.
I don't remember exactly what Alex Orji's stat line was, but it wasn't.
Oh, he was the starter on Saturday, though?
Yeah. It's never really that good, especially after, especially 73 yards against USC. Thank God we have a very similar backfield to
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donovan Edwards hasn't even been getting. They're splitting carries, but he's been like the RB2 essentially.
He has been. I was gonna say he's not getting a lot of touches.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure who we play next week. It might be Illinois. I don't know. It might be Illinois next week.
Can I just say?
Or is it Oregon? No, we play Oregon later.
Can I just say?
This.
Nice.
I already did it.
Oh, you already did it? Oh.
Nice. So,
Michigan's next game. Ooh. At Washington, 7:30 p.m.
Oh, we got that in the bag. Washington's horrible.
The Washington football team.
They just came off a horrible loss to Rutgers.
Oh my God, they did.
Hashtag wide right.
Bills fans just got PTSD twice.
Oh my gosh.
So should Bears fans.
Anyway, we got to move on.
NFL.
So, NFL. Question. Should the Jacksonville Jaguars fire Doug Peterson?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
No. Slow start is the way I'm looking at it. It's just a slow start.
You know who they should fire? Who they should have fired before they even hired Urban Meyer? Trent freaking Baalke. Why is he still a GM?
Swear.
You know who Trent Baalke was a GM for before he got hired by Jacksonville?
Tony.
The 49ers, when they sucked.
TK.
Oh.
TK. Hold on.
He was part of the same staff that drove Jim Harbaugh out of San Francisco, I'm pretty sure.
TK.
Idiot.
A.
Idiot.
A.
Was that after the Harbaugh Super Bowl?
After the Harbaugh Bowl, yeah.
TK. Thank you for bringing Will Ospreay versus Ricochet to me this Wednesday that I'm going to. But man, what are you doing? Tell your dad to wake up.
Fire Trent Baalke.
Tell your father.
Please.
Tell your father to wake up. God, why am I blaming Tony?
No idea.
But nah, not yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah, they shouldn't fire Doug Peterson yet.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steelers. Yep. I'm gonna disclaimer. It was not Justin Fields' fault.
Justin Fields
300
played-
yards and
I
3
think he-
total
I
touchdowns.
thought he-
Justin Fields played a great game.
Yeah, I thought he balled. Out.
Yeah, this
So-
is just a horrible first half
So yeah.
defensively.
Justin Fields is the only reason I'm not winning by like 70 in fantasy this week right now.
So, the defense was bad this game when you've barely heard T.J. Watt's name.
Yeah.
That's when you know it was not a good game for the defense.
Also, the fact that we could not run the ball in the first half against the worst run defense in the entire league.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, James Daniels, starting right guard, is out for the season with a torn Achilles. So,
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Wow. God, Fontanu's out too. Daniels.
Yeah, he should be back soon at least.
But
Fontanu should be back, but yeah, Daniels is out for the year.
But yeah, there's just like so many things that just went wrong. The fumbled snaps, sacks, George Pickens dropping the ball. George
Fumbling
Pickens
the ball.
fumbled the ball.
Fumbling
Which,
the
by the
ball.
way, eventually he's gonna debate Bailey about George Pickens. Would you like to explain that?
I'd love to be the mediator.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I said it in
I'd
the
be the
car
host.
yesterday. I said in the car yesterday that she overrates him like too
Oh,
much.
is that a?
George Pickens cost me $500.
Are you, Alex? You calling Bailey out?
That's
I
a shot
guess
at
I
you.
am. It's not a shot, but I do.
No, that's a shot.
That's a shot.
I do think that
We show no mercy in this dojo.
I do think that she overrates him a bit. I think he's very good. He's a great player, but
eventually
great young man. Do the Skip Bayless.
Eventually,
but
they will
he's
debate
not.
Eventually, they will debate George Pickens on this show.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I'm with that. I like that.
I'll leave it at this. I don't know that you could really make a true argument right now that he is firmly top 10
I don't think you can
or
either.
15. Honestly,
I don't
even.
think you can either.
I don't know. There might be 15 guys that I would take over him. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'd have to sit down and try and make a list, but I think there's probably 10 to 15 guys that I would take over Pickens.
Yeah.
But
I can back you on that.
but regardless though, but like still, there was like just so many mistakes that like man.
You got to
they
tuck
didn't
that
happen.
ball, bro.
Yeah,
you got to tuck that ball.
You have to. You have to. And
Big time.
and the defense has to play better. But yeah. So next week, Cowboys Sunday night, right? Sunday night football.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
In Dallas? Or is it home?
It's home.
It's home.
It's a
Word.
That's why we're favorites.
Yeah, -2.5 opening line at home against the
Yeah.
Cowgirls. That's crazy.
Go girls.
All right.
But
I have something to say, but I'm gonna say it off camera.
about who?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. So do you guys? Have
Is it
anything
time?
else to- guys have anything else to say about the Steelers?
No, I'm good.
Nope. Pain.
Move on.
That's it.
Pain.
Moving on. Upset alert. First of all,
Wait. Sorry. Before I forget, Joe Flacco beat us in 2024. Continue.
upset alert. Little update on the total combined scores between the three of us so far through should be 4 weeks, but we didn't do it week 1, so it is through the weeks 2 through 4. 3 games, 3 weeks.
Shout out CJ Waldier.
Shout out all the amazing people down in Fort Lauderdale that were doing this with him during spring break.
Shout out all the pairs.
Anyway,
I got the text.
All right.
I got the text confirmation. This episode. Athlete Spotlight with Adrian Cuevas,
let's go.
which means
All right.
we got to film that tomorrow at 11:30.
So, upset alert. Taking all 3 of our combined scores through the first 3 weeks that we've done this. I am unfortunately in last so far. I have 14.5 points. Mike, sitting in second place at 18. And Dom, who is 3 for 3 on upset alert picks so far, has a whopping 30 points through the first 3 games that we've done this. So, yeah. Rough showing for your boy. It's a bit of a down start in rapid fire too, but we come back. Scott's adjust.
Yeah. So, all right. So am I going first? Because I see the
Yeah.
pointer.
So we're now that I did the scores, yeah, we'll do our upset
Okay.
alert picks. We'll go this way, and that will probably be the way we do it for the rest of them.
Okay. Colts over the Jags, +2.5.
On the road, love it.
That's a layup, in my opinion.
That might be a layup.
Because the Jags have looked horrible, and now they're favorites to win the game. Well, I guess it is. It is at home. That is definitely a factor. Not so much of a factor that it is in college
Yours
football.
is chalk.
Yeah, that's
I feel like
chalk.
yours
That's
is
crazy.
total chalk. I can't believe
That
I
is
didn't see
so
first.
that's so dumb, dude. I wouldn't even be surprised if the odds changed throughout the week. But yeah, after the game, after their showing against the Eagles, I'm taking the Bucks on the road over the Falcons. A huge NFC South matchup, +2.5.
This one might be. There wasn't really a ton of like good upset picks this week. I mean, you could go for a big one.
I
and go,
almost
like,
just picked the biggest one, and that's the Cardinals over to
over
cover.
the Niners.
Yeah.
+7.5. Yeah. That's like the only big one. This one could be very bad. Could work out. We'll see how it goes. Panthers on the road in Chicago. +3.5 dogs. I like this one actually. Red Rocket. We'll see how Caleb Williams does. He has progressively gotten better every week.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes. But Panthers +3.5. +3.5. Don't know what I said the first time. In Chicago. Those are the upset picks for week 5. Go ahead.
No games have been decided for rapid fire yet,
Crazy work.
so I can't give you the winners. So here's everybody's picks right here. All right. So Alex is taking on EJ. AJ is taking on Dom. AJ is our friend. Bryce taking on Haley, and I am taking on Emma. So, first, the Bucks at the Falcons.
We already know Dom's.
So Dom has the Bucks.
I'm chalking that. I'm taking the Bucks on that all day.
At home with Baker Mayfield. On the road
Yeah,
with Baker
I'm
Mayfield.
gonna go Tampa because
It's the Baker Show, dog.
Bake show.
It's the Bake Show.
Okay, the Jets at the Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah, give me the Vikings. That should be a layup.
Yeah, I'm also.
Especially after Aaron Rodgers just lost to Bo Nix.
I'm also gonna go
Bo
Sammy.
Picks.
Sammy
Bo
frickin'
Picks.
Darnold. All right, the Panthers at the Bears. The Bears.
You already know what my pick is.
Who'd you pick? Oh, Panthers. I was paying attention. Dom.
Give me the Panthers.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ravens at the Bengals. Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens own the Bengals. Bengals are 0-4. Or 1-3, sorry.
1-3. Give me the Bengals.
Okay.
Give me the Bengals. This is time. It's about time. It's
I
about
think
time.
this is like a +2.5 as well.
Yeah, I think it's about time that I think it's about time they start to pick it up a little bit because they're way too good to be 1-3. I think it's about time the Bengals start picking it up.
Dolphins at the Patriots.
You know what's really funny?
This is a joke.
The Dolphins are like a 1-point favorite in this game.
Solely because I don't even know, dude. Give me the Pats. Give me the Pats.
Pats.
Yeah. Give it to me too.
Okay, this is how I'm gonna decide mine. So you guys ready? Dom, pick a number between 1 and 2.
1.
I'm going with the Dolphins. Browns at Commanders. Jaden Daniels looks really good. I'm going Commanders.
I'm also going to go
Yeah, me
Commanders.
So far, Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback out of that class right now.
100%.
The Colts at the Jags. I already said my pick.
Jags at home. Give me the Jags.
Yeah, give me the Jags and Duval.
Oh, crap. I forgot it was in Duval. I'm still going with it, though. The Bills at the Texans.
Ew.
Give me Houston.
Josh Allen ain't losing back-to-back games. Give me
Yeah,
the
Bills are so hot right now. Give me the Bills.
Give me the Bills. Even after a 35-10 loss to the Ravens. Give me the Bills.
The Raiders at the Broncos.
Raiders at Broncos.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate this.
It's the Bo Show. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos defense is just gonna. I feel like it's just gonna smother the Raiders.
Give me the Broncos.
I think
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
Broncos
go
have
with-
the best defense in the league right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Broncos, too. Okay, the Cardinals at the 49ers. 49ers.
Niners.
Green Bay at the Rams. Green Bay.
Ooh.
Give me the Packers.
Ooh. Jordan Love had a rough game yesterday.
Still threw for, 4 times. I know he threw
He's
3
still-
picks, but...
Yeah, it's still through for
Yeah, give me the Pack. I don't know how I feel about
Cheeseheads, baby.
The Giants at the Seahawks.
this. Seahawks. Give it to me.
Give me the Giants. It's like being.
That was almost your upset alert pick.
I know. I just like being difficult. I like being different, you know.
Cowboys at the Steelers.
Oh God.
I'm going to be ballsy on this one. Give me the Cowboys.
Oh. You think that's the ballsy pick? I think picking the Steelers is the ballsy
That's
pick.
true. That's true.
Oh God.
Give me the Steelers.
Okay.
Yeah, give me the Lurs.
The Lurs.
I feel like the Cowboys defense has really struggled this year, and they're going to be missing Micah and DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah. 100%.
Writing down the Chiefs.
We're about to
Writing
write
down
it
the
down.
Chiefs for all 3 of us for the Saints at the Chiefs.
Saints.
You're going with the Saints.
Yes.
Oh,
Give me the
okay.
Chiefs.
Okay.
Give me them Chiefs.
Okay, but
I know I said that I don't think this offense is going to slow down, losing two of their best offensive players, but
Rashid Shaheed, go Burr.
Rashid Shaheed, 127 yards, 2 touchdowns on 9 catches. I'm calling it. You heard it here first.
That yardage amount's probably not far off from his body weight.
I know. But you heard it here first. 127, 9 catches, 127, 2 touchdowns.
That'd be insane if you got actually genuinely.
Is
close
it
to that.
at KC too?
Yeah.
Even better. Even better.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. I want Rashid Shaheed.
In Arrowhead.
No, what? Taysom Hill's going to score a touchdown, too.
Isn't he out?
You hammer in
Wait,
the
isn't
Taysom Hill anytime touchdown score.
2+.
Isn't he out?
He might be out.
MLB players will return to wearing their individual team uniforms for the 2025 All-Star Game.
Laptop.
What?
I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's pray to God that we go to Athlete Spotlight with Adrian right now. Send it.
Good night, America.
Oh, almost had it.
Almost had it.
All right, athlete spotlight number whatever. I can't remember.
I can't. 16, 17.
Oh, yeah, it's
you guys
somewhere
know.
around there. Yeah.
You guys know.
Okay, athlete spotlight. Adrian Cuevas, Edinboro Football. I actually almost wore that shirt today. I'm not gonna lie.
Burrow, baby.
That's crazy. But no, I told Adrian before this, so this is how we determine, and Joe's going to love this, and he's about to stand up here in a second. As I got a freaking, the glasses are blurry. So how we determine, Spotlight, we put a list of everybody we want to interview.
I have a spreadsheet, because of course I do.
You were on the top of the list, of course, like I told you. And we use a number generator, and it's 1 to 39, and it's Joe's idea. And we hit the button, and whatever number pops up, that's who's next. And Adrian was number 3, and the first number to pop up was 3. So there we go.
Happy to be here.
Also your number.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
Yeah, happy to be here.
I did not do, like, that was just a coincidence. Like, I
No,
forgot you were
that's actually that's a really funny coincidence. Yeah.
But yeah. So all right, I hope you're ready for this big bio.
All right, we're
This is
good,
gonna take like at least.
I can
like,
fill in the bio for you too if you need to.
Yeah, this is gonna take like 10 minutes. No bio.
Yeah. Do you want to fill it in actually a little bit? You want to
Yeah,
give
go
a
ahead,
little
go-
background?
yeah.
So, went to Central Catholic High School, Modesto, California. Ended up signing to Marian University. It's an NAIA in Indianapolis. Played 5 seasons there, and then transferred to Murray State in Kentucky. Was there for 6 months, and then just situation just didn't fit, and then hit the portal again. Found the borough, and just fell in love with the coaches here and committed here.
Here we are.
And here we are, on Tailgate Talk.
Let's go. Let's go. But Alex, I believe you got the first question.
Yeah. So you're just giving a little background. California kid. California high school football is pretty intense.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So, on that topic, how'd your time in high school football prepare you for challenges that you face at the collegiate level, and what were some of the challenges making that leap to the next level?
So I went to a small private school, so we were always playing schools that were always bigger than us, stronger than us, school population, all that stuff. So coaches were always very, they always harped us and stuff like that. Coach was very tough. So what really helped us was just prepare me for the collegiate level, was just being able to be coachable. Just being able to look at a coach in the eye and say yes sir, and making that adjustment. And then the leap that I've made from high school to college was really just the speed of the game.
Yeah.
Complete different. Obviously from NAIA to D1 to D2, just the speed of the game is a huge difference in all aspects. And that's really was that.
So, obviously, when you're in sports, there's always points in games where there is a lot of situations where a lot of pressure can be put on your shoulders.
For sure.
I mean, you were in that RMU game weeks ago, so and obviously you've been in a lot of high pressure situations. But how do you mentally prepare for those high pressure situation games per se? Like obviously you see Robert Morris and you go, man, all right, they're D1, but let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can thrive under pressure and go from there.
Honestly, like really, the biggest key is just to treat every play like just do your 111th. We preach that, do your 111th every play, and then after that play, you just forget about it, and then on to the next. Want to know every day kind of thing, but just visualize yourself. Most importantly,
Oh, there goes that light.
just most importantly, just visualizing yourself that like, hey, like in this time of the game, you know, like this situation can happen, you know, and also like with film review, like film study, you know, like tendencies and stuff like that, that also comes a long way. That also goes a long way. So,
I mean, yeah, and I feel like the number one problem for a lot of people, and this goes in any sport, where if you let the pressure get into your head, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're done.
You really just gotta shake it off. You know, if something bad happens, you know, you just gotta shake it off. It's just it just comes with being coachable too. You know, it's just on to the next play. You know, I had a coach who used to always say, have long-term memory. Like, don't forget about the play, remember about it, but like at the same time, like, you know, it's just on to the next.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, you were talking about it, you played 5 years at Mary, and then you were at Murray State shortly, and then hit the portal again, came here. You know, a big part of that in your recruitment here was that veteran presence, that, you know, ability to be a leader and that ability to, you know, provide experience for the younger guys. So with all that experience that you've gained over the years of playing collegiate football, what would your advice be for incoming freshmen?
Honestly, the biggest one is being coachable. Obviously, you know, you want to come in, you want to go into a program, and you want to be a guy, you know, but you might have guys in front of you or you might not, and the number one thing is just being coachable. And then step number 2 is just, you know, being accountable.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's a huge one. And then, you know, because, I mean, if a staff's not going to trust you, if a staff can't trust you, then, you know, it's going to be tough to be on the field. And then number 3 is just really just get your head in the playbook, you know, like the more you know the playbook, the more chances you're going to have on the field, because, you know, it's a long season and people do go down, you know, and you never know when your time's going to be called. And, you know, I always like to say every big game is going to have a young guy that's going to have to step up.
Yeah, and yeah, that's like you said, the film, you were talking about film study earlier and everything too, you know, it really isn't a lot. Like, you know, even in high school, that was always, my coaches were always, you know, 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
You know, you watch film 30 minutes a day, you end up watching 3.5 hours of film a week.
Literally.
Like, it adds up really fast, and it really, 30 minutes can do a lot for you in terms of film study. It can do a lot, so.
And, like, you know, you play football for so long, it's like you start seeing certain looks, and, you know, you just have that gut feeling that, hey, like, this might happen, you know.
Yeah. You start to pick up on tendencies, especially teams that you play year after year, stuff like that.
Especially when you get going, you know, you're like, okay, you know, like, boom, this is my 3rd drive, like, hey, they're starting to like to do this, and you just start picking up on that stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also like to say this after the advice question. Like, a lot of people, I feel like, are like afraid to walk up to people and be like, hey, what do we do, whatever. So like we
step on toes. Yeah.
Exactly. So like we like to have this to, just in case if somebody's watching, just to preface that it is okay to walk up, for example, to Adrian to ask this, to walk up to CJ to ask this, to walk up to whoever. Like,
yeah, even if you're not an athlete, but if you are an athlete, I can promise you no coach is ever going to get mad at you for asking questions.
Yeah.
They are never going to get mad about that.
No matter if it's a stupid one. They might give you a look, but, you know.
Yeah, they'll give you crap for it.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's better to just ask it than to not ask it at all. Yeah,
because, like, if you don't ask and you are wondering, man, what do I do here? And you do the wrong thing.
And then you make that mistake,
that's worse.
That's worse, especially if the guy in front of you just did it, you know, and you're just like, oh, was that the right thing or was that not?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's big time. I didn't even think about that, for sure.
Exactly. But, all right, next question before rapid fire and our last question. What specific achievements or milestones do you hope to see the team accomplish this season?
I just want us to attack every day, you know, want to know. That's been a huge emphasis from Coach Nolf lately. Want to know every day, want to know every week. And then obviously the PSAC championship, you know, as crazy as it sounds like, or not really crazy as it sounds, but like it's still ahead of us, you know, like even though we just lost to the people in the green, you know, we could still win out, and, you know, and we could still be playing for PSAC championship, you know, so.
Yeah, still give ourselves a chance.
Exactly,
you know,
so.
Just got to attack it.
Just got to keep attacking every day.
Yeah, absolutely. But, all right.
All righty.
I warned you.
I know, all right.
And, of course, as you could tell.
This is the only worry I've had.
Like you could tell from the way we've been talking, no, he does not know what the blindside question is. And again, we are going to say this for all the athletes.
You can research this if you want.
Gabe researched it.
Yeah, Hustle's ready. He was like, I'm not going in here without knowing this question.
Yeah,
Did he?
You do not have, and a lot of people do like to be surprised though.
Okay.
But you do not have to wait until we record to look at the blindside question.
We do appreciate all of you keeping the culture, though.
Exactly.
Because this question could be ruined easily. Like,
Exactly.
it could easily be ruined. But
I thought you guys like maybe changed it or something like that. So
We
I was just
could.
like,
if
we
people
could.
start doing research more often,
Yeah.
we might switch it up a little bit.
We could, but nobody does it, so here we are. But yeah, so it's basically just a bunch of basic questions, just about you and stuff, and then go into the more hard-hitting questions.
All right, got it.
All right, Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
There we go.
Yes.
Favorite food?
Enchiladas.
There we go.
Mexican food, so gotta love it.
Favorite sport to watch other than football?
Baseball.
Yeah!
Oh, he's a
Baseball.
baseball guy.
I'm a baseball guy, you know.
Yes. What team?
Giants, even though we
Oh, yeah.
had
yeah,
a
true.
horrible season, but it's all good.
Yeah, Pirates fan.
I know.
Yeah, it's going to be a pleasure trading Paul Skeens win in a few years. Favorite sport to play other than football?
Golf. I got into golf like 2 years ago, and I love it.
Go-to pregame song?
No Love by Eminem.
Ooh.
Okay. Favorite movie of all time?
Blindside.
Okay. Favorite TV show of all time?
Friday Night Lights.
There we go. Pregame ritual.
I always have to eat a Snicker bar on game day.
How did I not know that?
As weird as it sounds. Like, I don't care if I have to eat it in the morning or whatever, just gotta have a Snicker bar.
It's like your pre-workout.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I think it just like helps my stomach too settle down.
Turf or grass?
Grass.
If you ran the 40 right now, what would your time be?
After getting caught on the interception against RMU, people might say like a 5.2, but like I say like a 4.6 around there. You know, if you let me warm up, you know.
Favorite safety of all time?
Darwin James.
There we
He's
go.
a dog.
Yeah.
You know, I called it whenever he
Yeah.
got drafted that he was going to be Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Loved
No one
watching
believed
him
me.
at Florida State, and then
Animal.
And then obviously he's been killing in the league.
Actually, I just came up with two on the fly because since you just said you were a baseball guy. But next one, favorite football player of all time?
All time, Ronnie Lott. My dad and I used to always just watch Ronnie Lott videos. Or
Alright.
Frank Gore.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's a classic.
All right. You have to erase one from history.
Oh gosh.
Buster Posey, Madison Bumgarner, Barry Bonds.
Oof, I'm a Barry Bonds guy, so I can't do that. Buster Posey was a GOAT for us, so I got to go Bumgarner, you know, even though he was a goated pitcher for the Giants.
I have a strong dislike for him, and I think you know what game I'm talking about.
The only dislike I have for him is when he went to the Diamondbacks. But other than that, no beef with him at all.
Oh, actually, I hate Brandon Crawford more.
See, I'm a Crawford guy too.
The 8-0 wild card loss in 2014 at PNC Park.
Oh, God.
But yeah, all right. I warned you.
Okay, the
Here it comes.
blindside question.
Favorite Edinboro football player that's not yourself?
Favorite, I would have to say.
Oh, I think prepared.
Oof. I'm a defensive guy, so I'm gonna stick with my defensive people. I gotta say C.J. Wilder or Tristan, the Wilder brothers. They're practically one, you know. They play hard. They run around, you know. And even when they do, like if they do mess up, you know, they just mess up at 100%, and like, you know, you gotta love that as a teammate. And you know, they're good teammates too. You know, they hold people accountable in a good way, and in a good way. You know, they don't just yell at you at a young guy or whatever, younger or older. You know, just in a coach way. You know, it's kind of like having a second coach on the field, which is good. So, gotta say CJ, and then I just love Tritty, just the way he just freaking hums to the ball. You know.
So Alex, this just proves what Adrian said earlier about a specific question we asked him from that question. Right there.
Yeah, exactly.
He was prepared. But yeah, so last question we like to ask everybody, because sometimes people it takes them a while to answer the blind side. Cough, cough, dog.
Yeah, that one caught me off guard, but I just had to stick with my defensive guys.
It took Dom 5 minutes to answer that question.
Who'd you say?
Clay.
Yeah, you gotta go Clay too.
Hull sat there and debated for a while too, and Dom was
no,
sitting
well,
right next to him, and Dom was getting so mad.
Well, here's the thing. Dom came up with his own blindside question. It was, "Who's your favorite teammate in the room?" And
Yeah, because Dom was an O-lineman.
And you want to know? You want to know who Gabe's answer was?
That is funny.
Yeah, but yeah. So last question we like to ask, because we like to take the tension away from the blindside question.
Yeah.
3 things that you are grateful for.
My family, honestly, is one of them. Been a great support system throughout my college career, especially being far from home. Gotta say God, just lost my faith a little bit here and there, but reconnected and try to go to church all the time. And then the third one really just be the coaches I've met, throughout my college career. And obviously my teammates, but most importantly my coaches. A lot of my coaches have just kept me grounded. I've been really kind of like second parents out here,
For sure.
and away from home, and just been forever grateful for that. So love it. It's a good question. That one's a good question.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I love it. But Adrian, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. I'm excited. I was excited. I had to postpone it, just because we were locked in for slip, So.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. But Alex, I want to blow your mind. Next week is episode 40 of Tailgate Talks.
Oh my
We are
God.
literally 10 away from hitting 50 again.
And we did 60. Oh, we did 69 episodes of the old show.
Yeah,
That's
and,
right.
And yes, we designed it
We
that way.
yeah
I
we
was
did that
gonna
on
say,
purpose.
I was
We did that on
gonna say,
purpose.
is that on purpose?
Yeah.
I figured.
Nice. So next week is episode 40, and whoever gets hit with the generator next is
Best of luck.
is on. Yeah. So
Have a
Alex,
good time.
Take it away.
Good night, America.
See if he hits it.
Oh, it's so close.
Dang! Almost. Dang.